Good morning, students. Welcome back to our tax classes. So today we'll do some three problems. So simple problems we'll do today, and tomorrow's class we'll do deductions. Okay. After doing deductions, we'll do full-fledged problems. Tell you. So today's first question is I'm solving from income tax book, national publication. Okay. So I'm using two different books to solve problems because tax is we know it's not easy. So first we have to pick some easy problems from different books. So I'm following two books for taxation. One is income tax assessment, Ramana Rao. Okay, this is one national publication, and second I'm using H. Premraj textbook. This is old version, but I'll once the college reopen, I'll get a new version. This is 14-15. Okay, we will get assessment 2021. It's a old textbook I am having. So we are taking examples from both the textbooks, and we are making the subject easy. Okay, as we know the subject is very lengthy, and we have to see a lot of theory. Okay, so I'm taking help of two textbooks and will solve problems. Okay, chaliye, let us start first problem today. So first problem from national publication I'm solving, page number 343. First question we are solving. Okay, so see what is first question here. So he's saying an assessee purchased a residential house property in 1998. So he purchased before 2001. So he purchased this house property before 2001 for rupees 7 lakhs. FMV is given for the house is on 1st April 2001 is 9 lakhs. Okay, so we have seen the assessee may purchase the house property before 2001. So we have seen in the problem two amount will be given. One is cost of acquisition will be given and FMV will be given. Okay, so how to do calculation cost of index cost of acquisition we'll see. When did he purchase? He purchased in the year 1998 and he sold in the year previous year 2019. So it is a house property. We have to see for either it is a long term capital or short term. It is a long term because it is more than 2 years. House property we have to see only for 2 years. It is purchased in the year 1998 and is sold in the year 2019. So it is more than 20 years. We have to see only for 2 years, more than 2 years. Okay, chaliye. So we can call this as long term capital asset. FMV is given of the house 9 lakhs and assessee has incurred 20,000 improvement cost during 1999. So improved cost of acquisition, this is improvement. 20,000 he has done. 20,000 we have to consider this as revenue expenditure. By seeing the amount we can say this as revenue expenditure. So we are calling this 20,000. We are saying this is not given. We are saying whitewash. Whitewash means revenue expenditure. Writing RE, revenue expenditure. And we have seen in when we are solving the problems, when we do revenue expenditure, that time we should not consider the revenue expenditure. Improvement we have to take only capital expenditure. Okay, the other day I explained to you if any improvement is done, and that should be capital expenditure, but this is we are considering 20,000 as whitewash as a revenue expenditure. We should not consider this 20,000. Okay, next, the house property was sold during the August 2019 for 29 lakhs. So he sold this house property for 29 lakhs. In the problem there is no transfer expenses, selling expenses is not given, so we can directly solve the problem. Okay, and we are not taking cost of improvement because cost of improvement is using for revenue expenditure. Improvement we have to take only capital expenditure. Okay, but his revenue expenditure amount is so small and we are considering this as revenue expenditure. We are writing as whitewash. Okay, so we can easily solve this problem. It's very easy to solve. Chalo, let us solve this problem. So first we'll write heading. Write heading as computation of. Name is an assessee. Mr. Assessee will write. Name is not given, so we'll write Mr. Assessee. Income from capital gain for the AY 2020 and 21. Okay, so first we'll be writing sale consideration. Next we'll write transfer expenses. Next we'll do what? Net consideration. Next we write minus, this is long term capital asset. Why we are long term capital asset? This is house property. So house property we have to check 2 years only. If then more than 2 years, then it will become long term capital asset. Okay, I repeat the problem. In the problem, the property is house property. House property, why we are saying long term means it is more than 2 years. House property we have to see only 2 years. If the assessee is holding the asset for more than 2 years, it will be called as long term capital asset. Okay, when did he purchase? He purchased in the year 1998. So he purchased in the year 98 and he sold in the year 2019. See how many years? 98 to 2019 means more than 2 years. So we are calling this as long term capital asset. So whenever there is a long term capital asset, we have to write indexed cost of acquisition. Next we have to deduct index cost of improvement. I know in this problem there is no index cost of improvement, even though we have to write. Okay, then whatever answer we get, that we write as income from capital gain. Done. Next, in the problem, sale consideration is given as 29 lakhs. So we are taking sale consideration as 29 lakhs. Okay, there is no transfer expenses. We can write 29 lakhs as net consideration. Okay, whenever there is in the problem, if information is not given, even though you have to write the complete format. Next, index cost of acquisition. Okay, so for index cost of acquisition we are having two values. One is what? The cost of acquisition. One is FMV. Okay, so we are doing index cost of acquisition. Index cost of acquisition. So for this we have to find out first cost of acquisition. So cost of acquisition equal to FMV or COA, whichever is higher. Why we are doing this? Because it is purchased before 2001. So we have seen, right, in classes, in initial classes we have seen whenever the property is purchased before 2001, so cost of acquisition will be FMV or COA, whichever is higher. Okay, same we are doing. It is purchased in the year 1998. So this is before 2001. Whenever this is before 2001, two values will be given. One is FMV or COA. So whichever is higher will be considered as COA. So we are having two values. One COA is 7 lakhs and FMV is 9 lakhs. 9 lakhs. FMV, COA is 7 lakhs. Highest is 9 lakhs. Okay, so we can easily multiply. Now multiply this with CII in the year of purchase. When did you purchase? In the year of sale. First you have to write CII in the year of sale is always we are having here 289. So we have seen yesterday, this is for the year 2019-20. CII we have to take year in the year which is transferred. 1920 is 289 divided by, we have to write here 100. Why 100? Because this is purchased before 1998, means 2001. Whenever it is purchased before 2001, the CII will be 100. We have seen yesterday also. So let me write the formula. We are writing here the formula will be COA into CII in the year for which the asset was transferred. For which the asset was transferred. This is always, we know, sale year, that is 1920, divided by CII in the year which asset was purchased. No, in which the asset was purchased, we should not write CII in the year of 2000 and 2001. Okay, 2001 and 2, sorry, 2001 and 2. This you have to write. So I have written the entire formula. CII in the year for which the asset was transferred, that is always 1920 to 89, and CII in the year which asset which year we have to take 2001 and 2. Why 1 and 2? Because the asset is purchased before 2001. Whenever the asset is purchased before 2001, you have to take it 2001 and 2. Okay, so 9 lakhs into 289 divided by 100. 9 lakhs into 289 divided by 100. So we are getting 26 lakhs 1000. So cost of acquisition is 26 lakhs 1000 we are getting. So after calculation we are getting 26 lakh 01,000. Okay, so no index cost of improvement we are not taking because it is revenue expenditure. So I am writing here index cost of improvement is nil. Getting note, because such expenditure in the nature of such expenditure is in the nature of revenue. It's in the nature of revenue. So such expenditure is revenue expenditure. We are considering as whitewash. So revenue expenditure we should not consider. I have written note why we are taking the index cost of improvement nil, because the 20,000 rupees which is incurred, that is considered as revenue expenditure. That's why we should take nil. Okay, chaliye. Now deduct 29 lakhs minus 26 lakhs 1,000. 2,99,000 is income from capital gain. Okay, so we got the answer. It's very easy. We can easily solve the problem. Like this we have to solve. Easy. So in this problem, what is a new thing? That cost of acquisition is FMV or COA, whichever is higher we have to take. And cost of improvement is given. We are considering that as revenue expenditure. That also we are not taking. Easy. Chali. Now let us solve another problems. Okay. So I have from this textbook I have taken 2 examples. The 2 examples will solve now. So it's very easy. Then after that, slowly we will move further and will solve problems. Okay. And I hope all students are following the videos. Please like the video also. If people are just seeing the videos and you are not giving the like the video. Okay. So it's very easy to solve. Okay, now see, this is example 2. So Mr. Murli Krishna purchased a diamond ring. So Mr. Murli is SSC, is purchasing a diamond ring. See, whenever diamond ring is a personal thing, okay, but it is a diamond ring, right? So we have seen which whenever the SSC is purchasing some personal effect assets and which has value like gold, jewelry, diamond ring, so this will be a capital asset. So first thing is clear, this is a capital asset, and we have to see this capital asset is a long term or short term. And for diamond rings and all, the year should be for if it is less than 3 years, will be called as short term capital asset. Okay, if it is more than 3 years, it will be called as long term capital asset. If it is more than, okay. So in a problem you have to see always whether it is a capital asset or not. Yes, it is a capital asset. And next you have to see it is a capital asset short term or long term. So diamond ring, you have to see if it is 3 years less than, then it is called as short term capital asset. If it is equal to 3 years or more than 3 years, it is called as long term capital asset. So whenever you see the problem, you have to keep in your mind that should understand it is a capital asset or not. Yes, it is a capital asset. After that you have to see it is a short term capital asset or long term capital asset. Okay, so clear, sir. So long term capital asset because he purchased in the year 2006. So 2006 means he will always sell the asset in the previous year. Remember, the SSC will sell all the assets, all the problems assets will be in the previous year. The sold year will be always previous year. Previous year means 1920. Okay, so he purchased in the year 2006. Even if it is mentioned in the question or not, that the sale will be always in the previous year only. We have to assume this as 1920. Okay, so he purchased in the year 2006 to 2019-20 means more than 2 years, more than 3 years. So we can call this as long term capital asset. Okay, so let us read the question. What is saying? Mr. Murali Krishna purchased a diamond ring on 5th August July 2006. Okay, he purchased July 2006 for rupees 68,000 and he sold for rupees 5,10,000. Okay, he sold for rupees 5,10,000 and selling year is not given and it is always 1920. Selling expense is given 2,000 during the previous relevant to current assessment year. Calculate capital gain. So he is asking you to calculate capital gain. It's very easy to calculate capital gain, right? Now, what to do now? How to solve the problem? Okay, so it's very easy. We can easily solve the problem. Easy. So how to understand question? First you have to see it is a capital asset or not. Yes sir. Second, is it a short term or long term? Diamond ring is for 3 years. Okay, if it is less than 3 years you can call it as short term capital asset. If it is equal to or more than 3 years you can call it as long term capital asset. He purchased the asset in the year 2006. He sold in the year 1920. So this is what long term capital asset. Okay, let us solve this problem. So here we are having space. I am solving here only. Example 2. Calculation of computation. We will write instead of calculation. Computation is a good word in taxation. Computation of Mr. Murali Krishna's income from capital gain for the AY 2020 and 21. Okay, first we'll write sale consideration, then we'll deduct transfer expenses, then we'll write net consideration, then we'll write index cost of acquisition, then we write index cost of improvement, then long term capital gain. You can write as long term capital gain. Okay, how much we sold? We sold for 5,10,000. The information which is there in the question we are taking, and he sold for rupees and he did expenses 2,000 expenses, so 5,08,000. okay, and he purchased for rupees 68,000 in the year 2006. So 2006 and 7 we have to see the indexation. Okay, so we are finding index cost of acquisition. Improvement is not there, we'll write nil. Now we'll write index cost of acquisition. Indexed cost of acquisition. You know the formula, COA into CII in the previous year. I'm right, always in the previous year. Okay, CII in the year purchase year. Okay, so we are having cost of acquisition as 68,000 and CII in the previous year will be always 289. Okay, just now we have done, right? So remember this numerator will be always 289. 1920 always 289. So I am writing here 289. Now we have to see for the year 2006 and 7. Okay, 2006 he purchased, right? So we want to know CII for the year of purchase 2006, 6 and 7. So 6 and 7 CII 122. 6 and 7 we are having 122. Okay, now let us multiply 68,000 into 289 divided by 122, getting 1,61,081. We can take 082. Okay, so 1,61,082. Getting 1,61,082. Why 2? Because it is after 0.9. So I can take it here as 1,61,082. Okay, so I'm writing here 1,61,082. 1,61,082. Acquisition is 1,61,082. Okay, improvement is not there, not deduct. 1,61,082. Okay, next 5,08,000 minus 1,61,082. 34,000, 3,46,918 is long-term capital gain. Okay, easy, right? It's very easy. We can solve like this problems. Okay, so in this problem there is no index cost of improvement. Clear? Third example we'll do now. Let us read third question. So what is saying? There is one assessor called Mr. Mahesh. He purchased a piece of Mughals period. Piece of Mughals. Piece means some art piece he is purchasing. Art piece. Okay. For rupees 4 lakhs. See, 4 lakhs is purchasing. Means we have seen, right? If any personal use drawings, paintings, art which is costly, that is asset. So first, whenever you see the question, you have to see it is a capital asset or not. Yes, it is a capital asset, and because it is a art piece. Okay. Antique collection. Antique collection is also called as what? Capital asset. So I am writing this as antique collection. Antique collection because it has more value. See, value is 4 lakhs. And when did he purchase? In the year 78. Before 2001 he purchased. Before 2001 he purchased. Okay. So whenever you see the before 2008 means what? You have to see both value will be given. See, FMV will be given and COA will be given. FMV we are having 5 lakhs. COA is 4 lakhs. Clear? So first of all, when you see the question, you have to see there is a capital asset or not. Yes, it is a capital asset because it is an antique collection. And when did he purchase? You have to see it is purchased before 2001 means the two values will be given. One is face COA, another is what? Cost of acquisition will be given and FMV will be given. Okay, so we know it is purchased in the year 2078, and we know it is will be sold in the year 2019-20 only. Any asset will be sold in the previous year. 46 lakhs is sold in the previous year only. Okay, now see, from 78 to 46 means 2 lakh 1920 means 78 79 to 1920, more than 23 years, right? It is more than 3 years. So more than 3 years means it is a long term capital asset. So whenever you see the question, you have to see first it is a capital asset or not. Yes sir. After that you have to see it is a short term capital asset or long term capital asset. There is a long term capital asset because the assessee is holding the asset for more than 3 years. Okay, 78 79 to 2019-20 means more than 3 years. Okay, shall. Next what he says, and rupees 1 lakh is sold for glass frame and illumination with diamond lights. So this is improvement. See, diamond lights means what? He spent rupees 1 lakh. 1 lakh is spent. It's called improvement. This is called improvement. And which expenditure? This is capital expenditure because he is putting some diamonds to the light. Diamond lights is putting because the value will increase now. The asset will the value of the art will increase because he is incurring diamond. He is putting some diamonds. So 1 lakh. So this is capital expenditure. We can call this as cost of improvement. Okay. So previous problem we have seen this first example, that is a whitewash. We are not considering whitewash as capital expenditure. We are calling this as revenue expenditure. And here is putting some diamonds. Diamonds means what? Capital expenditure. Okay. So 1 lakh we have to do cost of improvement in this problem. Next, what is saying? He sold the asset for 46 lakhs. Okay. In the previous year, if the selling expense is 27,000, calculate capital gain is given, and CII. See, like this it will be given in the question. CII for in the year 9 and 10 148, and in the year 2019-20 we know 289. Okay, so we will solve the problem. One CII is not given. With CII, year of purchase is not given. This is 9-10 means what? Cost of improvement is given. CII cost of improvement is given. Cost of acquisition is not given. Why not given? Before 2001 means it will be 100. CII before 2001 and 2 before 2001 and 2 will be 100. We know, right? So we can directly take 100. Okay, so don't get confused in exam if it is not given COA CII for cost of acquisition. Okay, CII, this is for improvement, is given, and for previous year is given, and it not given for cost of acquisition. CII means it will be 100 because the asset is purchased before 2001 and 2. Easy. Shall I will solve this problem. In this is a good problem. In this we have to do calculation of index cost of improvement also. So let us write heading. So the heading will be computation of, what's his name, Mr. Mahesh, income from capital gain for the AY 2020 and 21. Okay, now we know format. First we have tried sale consideration, next we will write minus transfer expenses, next what we'll do, we'll write net consideration, after that we'll write minus index cost of acquisition, next we deduct index cost of improvement, next we write long term capital gain. Okay, so what is simple things we'll write, what is directly we can write sale consideration 46 lakh, directly we can write. Transfer expenses is also there. How much is transfer expenses? Directly we can write 27,000. So transfer expenses is 27,000. Okay, so deduct from 46 lakhs minus 27,000, we are getting 45 lakhs 73,000. Okay, next index cost of acquisition. Now we have to do index cost of acquisition. Cost of acquisition. So the asset is purchased before 1/4/2001. So cost of acquisition will be FMV or COA, whichever is higher. Why this we are doing? Because it is purchased before 1/4/2001, means 1978 it is purchased. Okay, so how much is cost of acquisition? FMV is how much? FMV is 5 lakhs, cost of acquisition is 4 lakhs, and we know COA will be 5 lakhs. Okay, when we have to do this, when the asset is purchased before 2001, so when did he purchase? He purchased in the year 5th July 1978, before 2001. Okay, and in the problem two things will be given, FMV or COA, whichever is higher. We are getting COA as 5 lakhs. Okay, the formula, what is the formula? COA into CII in the year of purchase, in the year of transfer, and we know transfer will be always previous year, divided by CII in the year of purchase. We should not write. Why should we not write? Because it is in the year before 1978, means 2001, before 2001 and 2. Whenever before 2001 and 2, you have to write CII in the year 2001 and 2. Okay, so how much is COA? COA is 5 lakhs into, and we know previous year, remember, 289. This is always 289, and 1 and 2 will be 100. Okay, so like this you have to do 5 lakhs into 289 divided by 100, 14 lakhs 45,000. So we are getting cost of acquisition, index cost of acquisition as 14 lakhs 45,000. Done. Next we have to do index cost of improvement. Indexed cost of improvement, and formula we know, COI into CII in the formula for this is important. Cost of improvement, what is the formula? CII in the year what? In the year of transfer. In the year of transfer or in the year of sale, we have to write numerator. Okay, so we have tried CII in the previous year. In the previous year or transfer year, both is same. You can write previous year or transfer year. Okay, both is 1920 only, divided by CI and the year of improvement. Year of improvement, when it is done improvement. Okay, so how much is done improvement? Improvement is done what rupees 1 lakh. 1 lakh it is spent. So CAOI I am writing 1 lakh into previous year is always 289 divided by when it is done 910 means 148. 148 index is 2009 and 10 index is 148. Okay, now 1 lakh into 289 divided by 148. So we're getting 1 lakh 95,270. 1 lakh 95,270 as index. Okay, index cost of improvement. It's very easy. See what we have to do. CI in the previous year. Same we have to write CI in the previous year or transfer year. When it is a transfer year, 1920 we know. And the CI in the year of improvement. When it is done improvement, that you have to write. That is improvement is done in the year of 2009 and 10. 9 and 10. And this is 1920. 9 and 10 index is 148. Okay. So multiply, you will get 1,95,270. So right here 1,95,270 in front of index cost of improvement 1,95,270. Now deduct from 45,73,000 minus 14,45,000 minus 1,95,270. 29,32,730. Okay, easy, right? So 45,73 minus 14,45,000 minus 1,95,270, getting to 29,32,730. The long term capital gain. Easy. Check. So in tomorrow's class we'll see index cost of deductions we'll see. Okay, thank you.